In this tutorial or section, I'm going to show you how to install Node.js and set up your first backend project for building API. So go to Google search bar and type download Node.js and hit enter. Then click on this first link, download Node.js. And after that, this is the download page of the Node.js. Here, go to this pre-built installer tab. And then from here, you can see this is the Node.js version 22.12. And here you can choose the Node.js version for your platform. If you are using Windows, choose Windows. Using Mac, then choose Mac OS. Using Linux, then choose Linux. So here I'm using the Windows, so I will click on Windows option. And then from here, you can choose your CPU architecture like 64, 86 or ARM 64. So in this case, my CPU architecture is a 64-bit. Now after selecting this CPU architecture, click on this download button to download the latest version of Node.js according to your platform. So click on it and then download this. And after downloading this Node.js, open the folder wherever it is saved. And now on this installer file, double click on it. And now this is the welcome setup wizard of Node.js. From here, click on the next button. Then I accept the terms in the license agreement. Click on next. Then you can choose the location wherever you want to install the Node.js. So in my case, I'm going with this default folder or default location. After choosing the location, click on next button. Then again, click on next button. And here on this page, you don't need to configure anything. You don't need to check this option. Just click on this next button. And after this, it is saying ready to install Node.js. So click on this install. If you see setup wizard like this, Node.js has been successfully installed, then you have successfully configured your computer with Node.js. Click on finish button to close this setup wizard. Now to verify the installation of Node.js, go to here in the command prompt. And within command prompt, type node-v and hit enter. And look, here it shows Node.js version is here 22.12.0. So this is how you can install the Node.js on any of the operating system. After installing Node.js, let's create a project. So here on my desktop, I have created folder Node project. And then here, I'm going to create the name of the project file. So in this case, I'm going to keep the name as ESOP API and open this folder. Now, I'm going to open this folder within a Visual Studio Code IDE. If you're using another IDE, open this folder in that IDE. Now click here, go to command prompt, and within command prompt, open this folder. Within Visual Studio Code, specify here code dot and hit enter. So here you can see this folder is empty now. Now we need to initialize this folder with a Node.js. So bring your terminal and within a terminal, type a command npm init-y. This command creates a file named package.json within this ESOP API, and that package contains information about project name, version, dependencies, and scripts. So hit enter. And now you can see it creates a new file here, package.json. And look, this is the project name, version, and you can see here scripts, and you can see here authors and license. You can change all this information from here. You can change this name to ESOP only, and the project name will be only ESOP. So let's bring it back. ESOP API. Now you have created your basic project based on a Node.js, and you can install different kind of dependencies or packages within this Node.js project. To install any packages or dependencies, specify here npm, then specify keyword install, and after this, specify the name of the package or dependencies that you want to install within your project. So here I'm going to install the dependency or package name express, and then hit enter. And look here, it shows added 68 package and added 69 package in 3 seconds, which means we have successfully installed this express dependency. And as soon as you run this command npm install, you can see here This project contains one folder named Node modules and one file package-lock.json. So what is this Node modules? This Node modules contains all the code of the dependencies of the package. So when you install this Express, it downloads some of the code and packages, and those code and packages are stored within this Node modules folder. And now here we have a package-lock.json, and you can see this package.lock.json is similar to package.json file, but it has additional or specific information about the dependencies and packages. So let's understand the difference between package.json and package-lock.json. So what is the purpose of this package.json file? The purpose of package.json file is to list the project dependency and metadata, whereas the purpose of this package-lock.json file is to record the exact dependency tree with all version and sub-dependencies. Now, this package.json is editable, which means you can make changes to this package.json file, whatever the changes you want to make. You want to change the name of the project, you can change that, you can change the version, or you can include the scripts or anything you want to add, you can add within this package.json file. But this package-lock.json file is automatically generated and managed by npm. So here, overall, this package.json tracks only a top-level dependency, means direct dependency, but this package-lock.json tracks both top-level and nested dependencies. Now remember, this package.json is created whenever we run npm init command. Here at the web you can see, and this package-lock.json is created whenever we run npm install command. And there's one more difference that you need to know, that this package.json ensures that the specified dependency are installed, but not necessarily their exact version. But this package-lock.json ensures that the exact dependency tree is replicated across all the environment. So this is how package-lock.json or package.json differs. Okay, let's move next. Apart from this express package dependency, we need several packages or dependency which is required to build the API. So let's install those dependencies one by one. Specify here command npm install, and then here I'm going to include a new keyword say dev. And this means whatever the dependency that you install using this option, all those dependencies are included in the dev dependencies package of .json file. So here you can see we have only one section dependencies, and we do not have any kind of a dev dependencies section because we have not installed any kind of a package in that section. But here we are going to install these packages within the dev dependency section. So first package is the TypeScript. Now hit enter, and now here you can see within the package.json file one more section is created, dev dependencies, and you can see it contains one dependency named TypeScript. So what is the TypeScript? TypeScript is a super set of JavaScript that adds static typing and other features. To write and compile TypeScript file into a JavaScript file for production, we will need this TypeScript package. Okay, let's install the next package, and the package name is the TS node. Specify argument, save dev, then package name TS node, and hit enter. So you can see this TS package is also included in the dev dependencies section. So here, this ts.node is a Node.js tool that allows you to run TypeScript files directly without pre-compiling them to a JavaScript. And why needed it? It helps developer quickly test and debug TypeScript code without running the TypeScript compiler command manually. So when you don't install this TS node package, and when you run any of the TypeScript file, then first manually you need to compile that TypeScript file into JavaScript, and then you can run that file. If you are not familiar with TypeScript, You can go to my YouTube channel, and here I have uploaded the TypeScript crash course, and this TypeScript course for both beginners and the developer who already know about JavaScript. Just go on this video and watch this video to know about TypeScript. Now we have successfully installed this TS Node package or dependency. So what is the difference between dependencies and dev dependencies? The packages or the dependency that are included within this dev dependency sections are only used during a development environment, not included in the production environment. But the dependencies that is included within this dependencies section, these packages or dependency are included or are used in both the environment, in development or production environment. So whenever we don't need a packages or a dependency in a production environment, we include those packages within this dev dependency by specifying this save dev option. So I hope that you understand what is the difference between dependencies and dev dependencies. Now let's move and install the next package. So here specify npm install save dev and specify add type / node and hit enter. So here we made mistake. The name is a types. So again run this command and instead of a type specify here types and then run this again. Now you can see this add type / node is included in the dependency. So what is this type / node? It provides a type definition for Node.js built-in modules like a fs path http for TypeScript. And why this needed? Because it helps TypeScript understand and provide autocomplete and error checking for Node.js features. So this is why we use this type / node. Now let's install the next package, and next package is types / express and then hit enter. And now what is this add type / express? This will provide a type definition for the express.js library that we have installed. Because here in this project we are going to use the TypeScript, which is a superset of a JavaScript. So we will need the types for each of the packages that we have installed. So you can see here we have installed type for the node, and then we have installed the types for the express. And what it does, allows TypeScript to properly type express object like a request, response, next function that you will see when we are going to build the different kind of REST API request. And finally, the last package dependency is this node-mon dependency. So specify here node-mon like this, and then hit enter. So what is this node-mon that you see here? This node-mon is a development tool that automatically restart your Node.js application when the changes are detected in the code. Suppose you created a server, and in the server you made any kind of changes. And if you want to reflect those changes in the server, then this node-mon will detect that change and reload the server. So by doing this, it saves time during development by eliminating the need to manually restart the server after making changes. So this is all the required package with the Express that we are going to use to build our API. So at last, I want to say don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel, and thank you.